Hello everyone, g'day, my name is Alex. I'm coming back at you again with another one of my experiences. Today I'll be talking about how I gained faith. So what event actually transpired to give me the level of faith that I have now and have had from the beginning pretty much of my spiritual journey, naturally. And it all happened around about the age of 15, 16 years old. And this occurred because my mother ended up going to see a energy healer without telling me and using herself as a surrogate for me because I had an injury that was stopping me from walking. Or, well, not completely stopping me from walking, but it definitely hurt every time I walked. So therefore I wasn't able to go to school and do my normal day-to-day things because I was struggling getting from one room to another, just within my own house. And this, well, it was shin splints pretty much, and from there I was in a lot of pain because I played sport every single day of my life at that point in time. So yeah, what had happened was one morning I woke up and I just did my usual thing of walking from my bedroom to the computer room and just sat there and I played video games for quite a while. Now, what my mum had decided to do was she booked a session with a man down the road, or a fair while down the road, about 10-15 minutes off, to a coastal town called Kiama. I've mentioned it before. And what she had done was she went to a energy healer. And she didn't tell me about this beforehand because I personally did not have faith in any of this. I had the concept that there was nothing more after life, that there was nothing going on with what. Well, I was just a straight up atheist, like I believed in science, and I still do believe in science. Science is now proving spirit, but that's another topic to get into. But my point of view was that there was nothing beyond what was obviously going on. Just being a 15-year-old and having negative experiences with, the Christian faith and churches really pushed me away from any form of spirituality. So I was very closed-minded in a sense. Yeah, very closed-minded. But this event actually opened me up 100%. I wasn't able to hide from any of what was going on. I had to fully accept what had happened because I had comprehended what had happened. I could not deny the events that transpired. So my mother went to an energy healer. This was sometime in the morning, and she went for about an hour or two, and she used herself as a surrogate for me to receive energy healing and sabotage clearing in hopes that it would help me regain my ability to be normal again, pretty much. So I could walk around, play sport, be, a happy chappy, as one would always want. And from there, she put her hand up to be a surrogate. So what that means was that she was taking on my energy field within her own energy field and using that as a concept to heal me over long distance. See, now at that time I didn't understand what that truly entailed, but now I understand because I know that there is no space or time in regards to what's possible through quantum entanglement. So yeah, there's a lot of interesting science stuff behind that, but pretty much all space that exists, all knowledge that exists, is all within the one point, and it's all just different scales. So that's a big thing to talk about. But from there, she used herself as a surrogate, so she took on my energy, and from there, she was lying down on the table, the massage table. She went and saw good mate Vav, and Vav, I'm not sure exactly what they had done because I wasn't there naturally. So they went and did a normal healing session. They did the sabotage clearings to allow me to move past what was stopping me from regenerating myself and allowing myself to continue on. And also they did an entity clearing on me as well. Now this is something I had no clue about at that point in time. So I was just, you typical what you would expect from a 15, 16-year-old boy sitting in his room playing video games, you know, not really doing anything too much other than that. And from there, when Mum arrived home, I had no idea what had gone on. I was just sitting there for that whole time, from when she had left to go and do the healing, from when she arrived to when she arrived back home. And so I just sprung out of my chair, you know, without any second thought. I just walked over to the door, let her in, opened the door, and she just looked at me. She's got that big smile on her face. She's like, "You're walking again without any worries." And I'm like, "Oh, yes, I am. Like, okay, fantastic. How could it get better than that?" You know, like, awesome. That's really good to hear. I'm glad to hear about that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I wonder how that could have been. And she just looked at me and she said, "Well, what I had done was I went to Kiama and I had an energy healing." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And she said, "But it wasn't for me. It was for you. I had done a surrogacy. So I took on your energy and allowed my friend to heal through himself into me and then into you. So I'm being the you in that sentence." And that really took me back. You know, I was just like, whoa. Okay, so someone did an energy healing on you that affected me, and I can feel it now because I had the ability to step without having sharp pains. And that was a pretty big thing for me at that point because I was having a lot of trouble with that. And so just having that basic thing of having no pain, that's what really opened my eyes. That's really what showed me that there's something out there that exists that is beyond what we know or what I knew, beyond what we can perceive just through experiencing reality. Oh, that's a big one, actually, what I'm saying there. But beyond there, uh, it just goes to show myself that there was something greater than what I had known. And that was what started my spiritual journey. I decided to look deeper into it because I wanted to know, you know, if I was able to be healed in some form through spiritual means, through energetic means, through non-physical contact over long distance by someone that I had never met. So I had to know. I had to understand. I wanted to know. I was like, how is this truly possible? And from those questions, from that desire deep within me to know more, I started my spiritual journey. It kind of just spread. Well, I suppose we're always on a spiritual journey. It's just what aspect of it are we on at this point in time. But regardless of that, it was a fantastic moment for me to truly open my eyes and pay attention to the world around me. It showed me that I'm not as simple of a creature as I once thought I was. And that is what gave me faith. Through the simple act of healing, through faith, spirit, energy, A, B, and C, pretty much, all the above, and through something that I didn't know, that there was a power that was greater than my own physical ability to heal through my own body, through my own regeneration processes, and that it not only amplified the speed in which that had happened, it felt almost like instant, like just boom. And so I'm pretty grateful for that experience. That experience has opened me up, and it showed me that all I need to do is be willing to look at it, and it'll show itself. And so from there, I have to leave it at that. So I give thanks for the events that have transpired since then, up until the point for where I am now. And I truly wish that you yourself, whoever is watching this, enjoys the rest of your time and has great awarenesses in regards to all that is. And thank you for listening, watching, and being with me now in this quantum entanglement field of unification. Have a fantastic day. Thank you very much.